Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I have right here before me, this is a Numark USB turntable. Thought I'd like to point some things out here. This is your standard full-size turntable platter, and over here you have your speed controls. Oops. 33 RPMs, 45 RPMs, and then over here you have your pitch control to set how high or how low on the speeds. And over here is your controls, in which I'll explain more about here in just a few minutes, just a couple of minutes here. And back here we have, of course, your counterweight, your anti-skating control, your typical tone arm here, which in this case, this is an S-shaped tone arm, and this here is your head shell. Now I'd like to point something out here on this. Most turntables, especially this plug-in types that you plug into your home systems, a lot of the ones that were manufactured back in probably in the 70s and 80s, all have removable head shells. And this head shell, as you can see, excuse me, these are all wiring, it's called ground wires. And what this does, it just provides electrical impulses from the record grooves. And this is your needle guard, or stylus guard as they call it. This is your pretty basic assembly. Of course, your wires. This is your cartridge. Let's zoom in here. And this is your needle. And this, I'm not going to take it off or anything, but it's pretty easy to change out. And on top here we have your screws that holds the cartridge on to the head shell. Also going to point out some other stuff here. Well, shoot, got the wrong way. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and over here, this is your on and off button here. So let's do this. I push the button down here, and you can see it spins. I push it again, and it stops. Let's spin that back around over. Okay. Here comes the good part. This here, this is your iPod dock. You can put in your iPod Nanos or your regular earlier versions of the iPod. This will not convert your record albums over to your iPod Touch. Sorry to say that, folks, but this will not work with the iPod Touch. But you can still put your music collection onto your computer's iTunes, and then you can transfer it from there to your iPod Touch, for all you people out there who have the iPod Touch. Anyway, also over here, these are your controls for your iPod as well. And this is your play pause, your forward, or your play pause, I'm sorry, your forward, reverse, recording menu, select, your menu, and then this over here, oops, where is it? And this is your scroll button here. And this, of course, as I said, it's a Numark. I picked this up at Best Buy. Paid around $200 for it. Got a lot for my money's worth, I'll tell you. But I hooked this up to my PC, and I can transfer my my record collection over to MP3 format, or I can burn them to the CD. So this about takes care of the basics, and well, I hope you enjoyed the video. And oh yes, and I also want to point out something for you technical people who may ever consider working on them. Oh yes, I wanted to show this right before I did this too. This is your record slip mat. Now, the record mats, they can come in felt, such as this. This is a felt, or they will come in a rubber format, which is typical on all your other style of turntables. But a lot of these USB ones from Numark or Ion, they just have the felt mats. But then some of yours, you may have one that has rubber. Well, anyway, I want to show you the here. I'm not going to take the turntable off because I've already got it set up where it needs to be. But I want to show you there is access holes. Now, I thought I would show this to you. This is inside the turntable. And as you'll notice here, this is the pulley, which is attached to a motor. And on the pulley here, it's probably going to be a little bit dark, can't see it, but right here, here's your, right where my finger's at here, this is the belt that goes on there. Now these belts, they do wear out over time, so however often you use these turntables, you will need to have your belt changed every so often to improve the playing performance. And also your needle needs to be changed often. Depends on how much you use it. I'm not for sure exactly what type of needle this is exactly, but they do need to be changed often as well. And as I said, these are the access holes, and it's pretty basic, simple downs inside the turntable. Now, some of these have automatic return on the arm assemblies, but this one does not have it. So if any of you own records, well, if you use this as a standalone turntable, then which also, another thing is, this also has the capabilities here, and I'll show you the right down here. This is your audio cables here, that you can also hook this up to a stereo system. Now, if you hook this up to a stereo system, it'd be good too, but only thing is, does not have an automatic return, so when your record is finished playing, you'll have to reset the arm by yourself, because Why they didn't manufacture the automatic returns in these things, I have no clue whatsoever. But that's Numark for you. Okay, and I believe, and this is also your on and off switches, turns your turntable's power on and off to give it the juice. And this, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that covers all the basics of this turntable, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have filming it for y'all. And cheerio for now. Bye.